Okay, I guess we're recording. So it's been a long time since I did this. A lot has happened. I have, if you don't mind, sir, a new little puppy. His name's Redford, and he's a little cutie. He's actually a pretty big cutie now. Look at him. He's got the cutest little tummy, and he's pretty sleepy right now. He's just been napping. It was actually inspired by an article in Elephant. This is the latest issue here, Time to Save the World, by tomolini.com. Jay Tomlinson, wonderful designer, did the cover. This was the prior issue about bicycling and the wonderful things that bicycling offers. And I'm going to let Redford go for a little nap. He's got a Planet Dog little thing on here. It's a nice eco, kind of mindful dog company. And I got him because I work all the time and I'm sort of unable to maintain, or seem to be thus far unable to maintain any sort of human relationship for too long. So I figured it was time to take the edge off my bachelorhood and begin on a daily level thinking about something other than my work. I don't even really think about myself that much, despite my perhaps my reputation. All I do is think about Elephant and work. He's now settling down on an Abella modern Peruvian, kind of artisanal, I don't know what I'm saying, pillow by a friend of mine. Anyway, so I was just in New York City, kind of off the leash, and I took a series of photos on my little working assets wireless or cell phone here, kind of documenting my trip. So I'll go backwards, which might be kind of unusual. We'll call this the Mindful New York segment. So the last photo appears to be, I guess I got into Boulder, no, I was in Boston on a 12-hour flight. I got in at 5:30 a.m. I was supposed to get in at 9 p.m. And a friend, actually a fellow I didn't know in Boston, on his laptop had a sticker that said, I don't think you can probably read this, but one less fixie, which cracked me up. Fixies are the hip little bikes that don't have gears or brakes. When I was in Logan Airport, waiting my transfer, in the little market there, I saw Lara Bar, which is a raw food, healthy bar. I saw Cliff Bar, another healthy bar. Luna, which is a healthy bar for women. A lot of natural foods, which was unusual. Usually in airports, there's like nothing I can eat. So that was kind of inspiring to see a bunch of Boulder and other natural companies kind of having a presence in this other, what is usually a very dead world food-wise, the airport. Here's a photo of Fort Greene. I stayed in Brooklyn with my friends Tom Henwood and his lovely fiancée. Tom was Elephant Journal's first photographer, and he's now gone on to be a pretty successful producer of films and videos and such, and we're hoping eventually he can work with us on Elevision on our talk show. So I have a photo here of the Greenpoint, it's not Fort Greene, what am I saying? It's Greenpoint, Brooklyn, the Greenpoint, I forgot what it's called, Cafe Diner. It was awesome, very good food. Now I have a photo of Josh Anisco and his Peruvian chauffeur in the Lexus Hybrid. Josh Anisco is the founder of PangeaOrganics.com. Look it up. It's a great, truly organic, fully organic, which is rare, body care line. Originally just a soap line, and now they do a lot of different things. So he hosted a big party at ABC Home that we were honored with alternative medicine, Lexus Hybrid, a bunch of eco or pseudo-eco companies to sponsor a wonderful party. And my new friend Rayne Oakes, the eco model, 23 years old and working night and day to kind of help turn this consumer culture around and help benefit our ailing earth. Rayne Oakes came. You can Google her. She's amazing. Elena Brower, the wonderful yoga teacher of virayoga.com, V-I-R-A yoga.com. Also attended that party. A lot of people were there. Sam was on. We interviewed people all night, and you'll get to see those videos on YouTube and our website, iamelephant.com. This video is already pretty long. Union Square, there's a statue of Gandhi. Thought that was interesting. I went by Vira Yoga, and we did a yoga at home photo shoot on the 11th floor of a building in Soho. I was in a subway, and there was a big billboard encouraging people to support farmers markets and buy local. Thought that was interesting. Maybe one of the most inspiring moments was in Fort Greene at a cafe called Smooch. It's all organic food. It's super hip. I got on wireless. I was able to work for a few hours, and there are hardly any whiteys like myself. I may not be a yuppie. I may have been raised pretty poor in a Buddhist family, but I am a white man, and it was nice to be in an organic, kind of mindful, elephanty environment that where just about everyone was black or Latino, and it was no big deal. They're really into organics. It's not just a Boulder kind of white yuppie Whole Foods phenomenon. Everyone's getting on board, wanting to buy organic groceries, eat organic food. I also went to ecoeatery.com. It's a Cuban restaurant that has a human-powered bike blender. That was in, I think, Fort Greene as well. And there was this kind of, one of those corner grocery stores that is the farthest thing from yuppie possible in Fort Greene, and yet outside they had a big sign that said, "We now carry organic products." Love that. In the subway, half of the ads were by Con Edison, a big power company, giving people eco tips on how to consume less energy. An unusual thing to do for an energy company, where encouraging people to consume less of their product. I thought that was pretty cool, something I wouldn't have seen even 5 years ago when I started Elephant in 2002. At the apartment I stayed at, Tom's, his fiancée had planted a couple of Pangea Organic soaps, kind of biodegradable packaging that contains seeds. So they had some basil, some amaranth. That was pretty cool. I also went with my old friend Nicole, lovely lady whose family started an organic bread company. We went to Angelica's Kitchen, which is a wonderful organic eatery in Manhattan. Spent some time, I'm wearing my Barack Obama '08 shirt here, at my grandparents in New Jersey. They're wonderful, amazing people with a long sense of tradition and rich lives, rich in the sense of living life fully. And yet they're in this senior development, which, with a lot of good points, serves a lot of food on styrofoam, which really should be illegal. It's horrible for the environment. Your Kung Pao chicken that you get to go, that styrofoam container that it may have come in, will last 50 million years, which is, your grandchildren's 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 grandchildren's. Say that for 20 minutes and you might get to 50 million years. You probably wouldn't. So there's a lot of styrofoam. The food had very little resemblance to the farm where it originally came from. The food was just life-killing. That said, they had a pretty sophisticated recycling system. I have a picture here of a long senior development hallway where people would put out trash, they'd put out newspaper, they'd put out other recycling. That was pretty cool. Typical meal here: styrofoam, yogurt in a non-recyclable container, plastic silverware, which just gets thrown away, and a banana from God knows where, not organic, of course. And, I think that's probably plenty. Oh, the final photo is diner. Not the diner, but diner. In Williamsburg, New York. Unbelievable place. I went there, I think, 3 or 4 times in 5 days. Couldn't stay away. So, check out New York. Lots of mindful, organic stuff going on. And I hope to record more of these for my mother and the 2 other family members who bothered to watch them, which is good practice for me. It's a video journal. iamelephant.com. and hope you're well.